Hey team, so I thought you might be interested to hear a little bit about what's been happening with my personal crypto portfolio over the last few weeks. Now, straight up, I'm going to say that I am still up overall, but I won't lie, this bear market has been pretty brutal so far, and there have been a fair few days when I haven't even bothered checking my holdings at all, because when you know it's not going to look pretty, well, don't make life any harder than it needs to be. And let me tell you, from someone who's been kicking around this space for a while now, believe me, this is a good tactic to employ. Trust me, it'll still be there tomorrow. Now, I should also say that I'm not a trader and I never have been. My strategy has always been to buy and hold the coins or tokens of projects I believe in. I haven't really got the time or, for that matter, the inclination to look at charts all day long, and let's face it, most people don't. Trading is not easy and can become all-consuming. Now, that said, one lesson I've learned over the years is to take profits when I'm up. It may be a cliche to say no one ever went broke taking profits, but the annoying thing about cliches is that they quite often turn out to be true. So, bear that in mind and try not to let thoughts of sudden moonshots override rational thinking. So, with that in mind, the biggest changes to my portfolio in recent weeks have involved selling down on several of my alt positions. Most of the profits from those have been ploughed back into BTC and ETH. Now, my positions on these two account for pretty much 70% of my entire portfolio, and for two main reasons. Firstly, I firmly believe both Bitcoin and Ethereum will continue to be the two main pillars of the crypto market for the foreseeable future. BTC will remain the benchmark cryptocurrency, and its status as digital gold will only solidify. Ethereum will continue to be the primary layer 1 platform and the base layer for countless projects and protocols. Yes, the merge and the rollout of shard chains are both yet to happen, and the continued delays have become a very amusing running joke in the crypto space. But they will both happen, and I don't see any meaningful challenge to Ethereum's dominance anytime soon. Now, the second reason for allocating more to BTC and ETH is the sad fact that alts tend to get slaughtered in bear markets, and I don't think the bleeding is going to let up anytime soon. Once conditions improve and it looks like the bottom may be in, I'll start eyeing up altcoins again, but for now I am steering clear. It's tough out there, and I believe most alts have got further to fall. Now, for all my belief in Ethereum's continued dominance, I do have positions in several other layer 1s, both as a hedge against the possibility that Ethereum may lose market share if the switch to full proof of stake and sharding is further delayed, and also because I believe the future is multi-chain. Yes, Ethereum will still be the big dog, but that doesn't mean other smart contract platforms won't play a role in crypto's future. So, as a result, Solana's Sol, Polkadot's Dot, and Cosmos's Atom are my next three biggest positions, and together they make up almost 14% of my portfolio. A further 4% is made up of Cardano's ADA, Near Protocol's Near, and Phantom's FTM. Will they all survive the crypto winter and go on to thrive during the next bull market? Well, I can't be sure, but I invested in all of them because I saw strong fundamentals, and although they all face challenges, I still see those fundamentals in place. Now, in terms of what moves I might make in the coming weeks and months, to be honest, chances are I'll be sitting pretty tight. These are tough and very uncertain times, and as such are better suited to holding back and taking the time to identify potential future gems. Now, I'm a big fan of Avalanche, and I may be tempted to pick up some AVAX if the price falls to around the $10 mark. I also love Helium as a project, and I'll be looking to add more to the HNT I already hold at some point in the future. Aave is also a great project, and I'm keeping an eye on its price action as well. I may also look to pick up some more PAXG if the world gets even more chaotic in the near future. As you may know, PAXG is tokenized gold, and a great way to get exposure to the shiny yellow stuff without actually having to buy physical gold. Now, I sold out of my PAXG a while ago to buy more BTC and ETH, but I can foresee maybe getting back into it to diversify my portfolio a bit more. Safe haven assets like gold are always worth keeping in mind, and PAXG is for me a perfect marriage between gold and crypto. Now, it's too early, I think, to start making decisions on what to buy ahead of the next bull market. As I've said many times before, we're most likely stuck with the bear market for months or even years to come. But I will keep you in the loop with any other coins or tokens I'm looking at. And if you want regular portfolio updates, then subscribe to my weekly newsletter and see what else I hold and what moves I may be considering. Okay, folks, let me know if you found this update useful and if you'd like to see more in the future. And of course, repeat after me, not financial advice.